God be the glory, great things he hath done. Hey guys, Pastor Todd Miller from Baptist Marietta Church, and as a pastor of 20 years, I've done a lot of counseling, and I have to get to an issue. I didn't want to talk about this, but I need to get it out there. A lot of people have heard of K-Frog, Pino, and 1090 Jake. And I was at a church one time doing counseling, and these three fellas showed up. One, his name was Kenneth Harris. That's the real name of K-Frog. And they came into my office, and I said, young men, what do you need to talk about? And I looked at Kenneth, K-Frog, and said, are you insecure because of your weight? And he said, yes, but my conscience, my soul is weighed heavy. He said, I'm an informant, I'm a snitch. I get people arrested, and I'm a homosexual. And I said, whoa, young man. God forgives, but society cannot forget. Also, keep my wife and me in your prayers. She's still hooked on the hydrocodone, and she's been chatting with black men online excessively. Our marriage is strong, but I don't know for how much longer. Keep me in your prayers. But we sat in that office, and 1090 Jake, he was a weird one. His real name's Cherry something or Booty Hole, but there was a bowl of Skittles that the kids ate when they came in when the parents were getting counseling. And 1090 Jake began to stick them up his butt and say, taste the rainbow. And their friend Pino was giggling. And he leaned over, and I could tell he was wearing women's panties. So these three homosexual snitches, it's not that I'm trying to put people's business out there, but you need to steer clear of these people, young people. Florida's full of homosexuals and misfits, criminals. It's counseling is important to me, but K-Frog, he told me a story. Kenneth was like, when I got to prison, I was scared. I always had prayed as a young man. He and 1090 Jake said they used to pray, dear God, when I wake up tomorrow, can I have a new bike and can I be black? And I was like, my gosh, why would you want to be black? But they had a bitterness that was the resent of their sinful hearts. And I showed them where Scripture said you were to be who God made you to be. And their resentment that they were not black led to them to be homosexuals and engage in homosexual activity. And they became informants, and they videoed people committing crimes, and they brag about being da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, and all this gangster wannabe. But steer clear of them, young people. These 1090 Jakes, K-Frogs, and Pinos. They're about as dangerous and tough as a pair of sweaty panties. And I'm not trying to turn y'all on, there's nothing, oh man, sweaty panties. But the point is, guys, and it was very interesting. I didn't know how to get them out of my office. And then I saw this beautiful Escalade pull up. And it was thumping. It was, amazing. Beautiful women came out. And all came out was this guy named Big Sid. And I could tell he was a real OG. And Big Lance off the yard. And Milk 74. These three men came out. And you saw K-Frog, Pino, and 1090 Jake take off running. Running from God, their sins, and the original gangsters. I swear, when Big Sid and, Big Lance, along with Milk 74, you could tell those guys were real, serious gangsters, the OGs. And I swear, them Florida boys turned tail and run. It reminded me of Sodom and Gomorrah. But I'm telling you, young people, prison is not cool. Florida is not tough. To God be the glory.